But listen, you got to understand. I think, well, I know for a fact that some of these people are convicted criminals. Just Darren is a convicted criminal, folks. His name is Darren Morrison. He's wanted for just all kinds of shit. There's pictures of him on the internet wearing the orange jumpsuit and everything. He's a convicted criminal. Anybody that listens to just Darren's videos is an idiot. I mean, he's a criminal. He's not to be trusted. All right, that's number one. Number two, I imagine that some of them.
Criminal doing time?
I don't know where he did time at. Don't give a
No,
fuck.
I'm asking, is he doing time?
No, not right now. No, he's making YouTube videos. Making YouTube videos.
Oh,
He ain't doing time.
so he's out on bail or what?
I don't know. I don't understand the situation.
Well,
no
you
more.
said
I don't
he's
care.
wanted. You said he's wanted. Wanted implies
He's got. He's. There are
Do you know what wanted means?
Well, well, Vonhelton, I'm a wanted man. That's why I'm running and hiding all the time, but I actually ain't. You're an idiot, Vonhelton. You're trying to discredit me by using a little bit of truth, because I did get convicted of a misdemeanor back in 2015. No, 2005. Sorry. 2005. Okay? Before you even met Andrea. So, you are upset because I exposed you, and now you want to discredit me. Dude, all of my videos about your stolen valor, in fact, all my videos about you, there's no reason to lie. Dude, with you, Vonhelton, the truth is better than any lie I could make up about you. So you say people are idiots if they watch any of my videos. Well, that's fine. But if people want to know the truth about you, all they do is watch my videos and Grampy Lobsters and Secular Opinions. None of the people that make videos about you need to lie about anything. They might take poetic license with some of your stories, but I don't. You are an RE3. I don't have to make that up. You have a video claiming that you're RE3. You are JHJ. I don't have to make that up. You made a video admitting you're JHJ. You got less than honorable, which is called under honorable, means you're below honorable discharge. And then you have the gall to make a bunch of outrageous claims that, oh, the staff sergeant that didn't like me did that. No, your commanding officer is the one who fills out your discharge. Sorry about your luck, Vonhelton. The very person you said gave you civilian capacity, which he didn't, is the very one that put RH or RE3 and JHJ on there and under honorable. Below honorable. I'm just going to say below honorable because that's what it means. Your discharge is crap. It shows that you were a crappy person that washed out. I don't care if you don't like it. You go around stealing valor, I'm going to tell the truth about you. Where are your awards and medals you won that you said you won? I won all kinds of awards and medals. Where are they? If you had them, you'd be showing them. You'd probably be wearing them. So, don't go there, Vonhelton. You didn't win nothing. You weren't in long enough to win any or to earn anything. Other than your marksman rifle badge, and that's about it. Because in the Army, you don't get a pistol until later in your Army career. Out of boot camp, all you get is a rifle. That's it. That's all you got. Because you have to at least be a marksman to pass boot camp. So we know you're a marksman. That's all we know about you. Because you won't show those parts of your DD-214, will you, Vaughn? No, you just showed a little corner and you pwned yourself on that. So, you know, going around telling everybody I'm a criminal, I'm wanted. If I'm wanted, I'm not going anywhere. How come the police haven't showed up at my house? Oh, because you lied. That's right. See, you have to lie about me. I tell the truth about you. How's that work out for you there, Vonhelton? Oh, okay.
But listen, you got to understand. I think, well, I know for a fact that some of these people are convicted criminals. Just Darren is a convicted criminal, folks. His name is Darren Morrison. He's wanted for just all kinds of shit.
What am I wanted for again? You know, I bought a house last summer. I don't think I'd be able to do that if I was wanted. I don't know if they don't. I guess they don't check your record when you buy a house. I was pulled over actually 2 weeks ago. I was speeding. I didn't get a ticket. Just cop told me to slow her down. He ran my ID. I wasn't wanted, so I guess that proves you to be an idiot.
There's pictures of him on the internet wearing the orange jumpsuit and everything.
I don't know of any pictures of me wearing an orange jumpsuit. I did get a picture taken when I was put in jail for 5 days. I was still in my civilian clothes as far as I remember. Of course, that was a long ass time ago. So I ended up going to jail in 2007, but I made the threat in 2005. At the end of 2005, it took over a year for this whole thing to play out. But anyway, I don't want to go into it too much.
He's a convicted criminal. Anybody that listens to Just Darren's videos is an idiot. I mean, he's a criminal. He's not to be trusted.
Let's talk about who's not to be trusted. I'm admitting that I did something stupid. Vonhelton's never admitted to anything in his life. He's had his kids taken away from him how many times? 13 times? And every single time it's somebody else's fault. Never his fault. All the things he's done wrong, it's always somebody else's fault. When he pulled a gun on his wife, it wasn't his fault. So, you know, I've never pulled a gun on anybody in my life.
All right, that's number one. Number two, I imagine that some of them.
Doing time?
I don't know where he did time at. Don't give a fuck.
No, I'm asking, is he doing time?
No, not right now. No, he's making YouTube videos. Making YouTube videos.
Oh.
I did time in the jail in Golden, Colorado. If you need to know. Am I doing time? That was the only real time I've been in jail. I spent the night in jail a few times getting pulled over on a warrant because I had a failure to appear. Because after getting out of the military, most of the jobs I had were night jobs. And you get a court appearance for a traffic violation. And I would miss the court date because my days and get screwed up because I'm sleeping most of the day. It's like you getting up at 1 in the morning to go to court. And so some days, there's a few times I missed court, I think twice. And I went to jail both times. Got picked up on a warrant for that. That's about it though. It was the only time I've ever been in jail other than the 5 days I did in jail. I was supposed to do a year's probation, but I only did 6 months because my probation officer didn't think that I'd learned my lesson and that I wasn't going to do anything, so she cut it off. I paid $700 in fines. That's it. It was a misdemeanor, not a convicted felon. He didn't say felon in this one, but several other times he goes around calling me a convicted felon. That's just more of Vonhelton's lies. I don't have to lie. I'm not saying that I didn't do it. Yeah, I could make an excuse that I was high on pain pills because I was when I sent the email, and I wish I hadn't sent it. I sent the email, and as soon as I hit the send button, I knew I screwed up. And there was nothing I could do to stop it. I sent email back. Please don't read this email. I'm sorry I sent it and all that stuff, but that didn't matter. It was too late, and it was already sent. But you know, At least I admit to it. But does Vonhelton ever admit to anything? So who's more credible? Me, the person who did something stupid but admits to it, or the person who's had his kid taken multiple times, did all kinds of things and never admitted to any of it? Commits stolen valor? I mean, who are you going to believe? Someone who tells the truth about his military career? Somebody who lies about his military career? Someone who neglects his kids and lies about it? Says it's some people on the internet's fault that he neglected his kids, not his fault.
So he's out on bail or what?
I don't know. I don't understand the situation.
Well, you said he's wanted. You said he's wanted. Wanted implies
he's got. Do
you know what wanted means?
Yeah, Vonhelton in another video says I got a list of felony charges longer than his arm, which I've never had a single felony. Vonhelton left his mom laying on the floor for hours and hours, not even offering any assistance. That's criminal neglect. I don't know if that's a felony or what it is, but there's a crime. Vonhelton may not have been busted on crimes, but he is guilty of them. He's also guilty of breaking the stolen valor. Okay, back in 2017, when I was still driving a truck over the road, and I was making videos about Vonhelton's stolen valor, someone put a link in the comments section to the people in the government that take care of stolen valor claims. And I called that number that morning before I got going. And talked to a guy online. Then I sent him a whole bunch of links to different videos of Vonhelton stealing valor. And gave him a bunch of information about Vonhelton. And then I went driving on the road, delivered my load. Then I waited. I was delivered to a Home Depot or something. Lowe's or Home Depot, I can remember. Delivering a bunch of lumber. And then, waited there half a day, and then drove up to Cleveland to pick up a load of steel going to Georgia. That was my load going home. And I drove as far as I can until I ran out of hours, and I pulled into a truck stop and parked. I was getting ready for bed after I inspected my truck, and lo and behold, I get a phone call. It was already night. I think it's winter, so it gets darker sooner. But anyway, I get this call, and it was the guy that I called early that morning. And he told me that him and his staff looked at Vonhelton's videos and decided they're not going to pursue anything because he's definitely about stolen valor. He's definitely broke the law as far as stolen valor goes. But they weren't going to pursue it because it's kind of a waste of resources to go after a hillbilly like Vonhelton. Unless it got high profile. If it gets on the news, then they go after. They said they got millions of stolen valor claims and they can't go after all of them. So they pick and choose which ones they go after. But he said that Vonhelton's definitely guilty. He also informed me that Vonhelton's guilty of another crime, which is a felony. It's a felony to impersonate a government agent, in which Vonhelton has multiple times claiming his civilian capacity is impersonating a government agent, which is a felony. So if Vonhelton's going to call me a felon, he's a felon. He just isn't a convicted felon. But he's committed felonies every time he claims his civilian capacity where he was the Punisher.
By the way, I do not drink alcohol. There was somebody saying, no, you're drinking alcohol. No, I'm drinking Mountain Dew. Okay? That's Mountain Dew. It's not alcohol. Alright? I drink Mountain Dew. In fact, I drink Mountain Dew like a fish. So, no, it's not alcohol. When I was 5 years old, I was reading about World War I pilots like Manfred von Richthofen, Eddie Rickenbacker, and other great World War I pilots. What do you want, Smokey? I could tell you the statistics on most of the World War I aircraft. I could tell you the statistics on a lot of World War II aircraft, for that matter. I could tell you about the major battles. Battle of Tripoli. I could tell you about the tall sailing ships. Now this is at age 5. Alright? You listening to me? This is at age 5 I could tell you this stuff.